We need to clear the new Apocalyptic Shadows on both my main account and free account. I have a free-to-play account and a main account that I play on there. From everything I've read and seen, this is one of the easiest Apocalyptic Shadows we've had in quite a while. There's no new mechanics in this Apocalyptic Shadow from my understanding. It's literally just kind of it's a different base set. This is my free-to-play account. And realistically, we only have two main teams in this account. We have a Rappa team, which we were thankfully able and lucky to grab a Ruan Mei through the event in the anniversary patch, which we would not have had access to otherwise. And we were able to build a Casterus team with super, you could call it unlucky or lucky. This account has been a little bit of a wild ride. We have lost Linksha twice and Aventurine once. Lynx was doing some hard carries on this account for a while, but we did pick up Hyacine. We did win our 50-50 with literally almost no currency left. I think I was literally getting the pulls, like the 10 patch like awards, like, you know what I mean? Like the beginning of a patch, you get 10 passes. I think I had to pick one of those up and like literally use it, and like the 50-50 dropped, and I was like, please don't lose that. Because if we lost it, it was going to be rough. All right, but we're set up. We got our best buffs. We're using, obviously, the crit damage and ultimate damage dealt bonuses for that side because it makes the most sense. And then we are using the break increase on this side because that is a break focus team. Because if you're not, I can give you kind of like a TLDR about how Apocalyptic Shadow works. Didn't get that far. So this is an endgame mode called Apocalyptic Shadows. It is a little bit different than probably the normal endgame modes of MOC. The toughness bar is kind of like longer and bigger, and that this whole entire endgame is designed around trying to break the bosses as quickly as possible. Versus like, I mean, damage output obviously matters, but thank you. We'll go ahead and use that real quick because we're trying to use all of our ults before we use our Tribi ult. Let's go ahead and try to... We're not going to clear fast enough for him not to shield. So we're going to go just attack him first. All right. So, actually, I'll kind of like try to give you the script on this as quickly as we can. The reason why we went through all of our ultimate rotations before we bring up Tribi is Tribi does a follow-up for every ultimate everybody else does once until she does her ultimate, then it resets. So I tried to get as much progress as I could out of everybody by getting a free follow-up, and now that I've reset it, and Tribi went and did her ult, every ult again will clear a follow-up from her. So I'm just trying to be as efficient as possible. We're going to go ahead and blow up the dragon. That should break. Perfect. Absolutely decimates. So that's where, like, when people talk about the skill gap in HSR, it's really about trying to play the teams as efficiently as possible, but in realistically, it's a very fine gap. You're talking about kind of a small difference versus like playing Wuba really badly is like there's like a really big difference there. Oh yeah, remember how we talked about how if right now is a good time to hop into Limbus, now is a greater time because of the compensation. I need to read through that. I saw your post and it was literally hieroglyphics to me. I need to read through that. Like once we get like maybe through Apocalyptic Shadows and maybe after some story content, because I really need to get into the story potato. I have yet to play any of it. I needed to explain it to me like I'm 5. And this is boom. Go ahead and pull up. We are good to just basic here. one of the best boss fight songs in the game. And that's why Hyacine is just so goated for this team. Her speed is just ridiculous. Oh, we did get her to 200 speed, by the way. So she's meeting her basic thresholds now. So everything now as far as our Hyacine investment is just gravy. And that's going to be a really good one cycle, basically. 1874 is a lot of points. But it's only level 3. We'll go to node 2. Basically, they planned on nerfing the top OPID for Faust, but Kim, the creator, canceled the plans to nerf her. He apologized about it and will be giving us 1,300 lunacy, 1,300 gems, aka a 10. So you get a free 10 pull and 10 pull ticket that will give us. Oh, okay. So you're gonna get like 20 pulls, and they're not gonna nerf it, and a guaranteed 3-star. Cool. That is great compensation for just like them planning to do something that they like walked back. Alrighty. Let's start over here so we can at least spread that. In your case, 30 pulls, 2 3-stars, since new players will be getting banner. Okay. I need to walk through that with you one of these days because I tried to play it. Like I launched the game and I was like, I don't know what the hell this is. Boom, boom. We're fine with that. We want to take the hit, and then we want to go ahead and do this to debuff. And I got slow man hands, but it's fine.
Dreams of a past. Let us dance once more.
We'll save the basic. This is gonna break and kill. Now everything's on her. Does a lot of break damage. And we broke there. We're gonna get the secondary bar, which is gonna be super helpful. Wow, that did a lot more than I thought it would. I was slow to that too. It's fine. We're gonna go ahead and use the extra ult we got from breaking here to try to do some toughness bar damage to everybody on the field. Your fire. We're gonna go ahead and do this to get 1 basic out to get 1 skill back, and so we're getting 3 moves here out of Gallagher, which is obviously just huge. That's gonna immediately break that dude, which gets his shield away. We're ulting. We're ulting now to not waste any energy regen, right? So we ult on her turn because it makes her buff out of her ult go longer because it's based on her turn cycle. And then we will skill here after to get as much energy regen out of that as possible. Makes the most sense to do this, and then we're gonna go ahead and ult just to skip her turn to see if we can break everything while she's... Nah, not enough. That's fine. That'll do it. Boom, dead. That should be enough to break her. Ah, so I thought it was close. It's closer than that. Not big deal.
No holding back. Cloud scatter.
That he'll break her. So this should be it for this run here. An easy remaining action value. Boom, boom, boom. 3 million. Easy job. Again, free to play. Free to play account. Let's go to the like 4. obviously. We're just doing 3 there, not really worried about 3. What are they getting back? I didn't read it. I should read it. Puppet under, that's normal. So they didn't get any new skills. Okay. Same teams. I think they worked out well last time, so we'll keep moving forward with the same teams. Yeah, it's to be fair, this is a pretty easy Apocalyptic Shadows. Like, I want to be very, very clear and fair here. Honkai Star Rail is not an incredibly friendly free-to-play account, like a game. The game, sorry. However, if you play it with the right reasons, like if you're trying to beat endgame and you're smart with your pulls and with a little luck, obviously, you can have decent success in this game. You just have to be pretty diligent, which you could argue that's obviously not a great thing. They should be a little bit more free-to-play friendly, I believe. But I always keep a free-to-play account just because I think it's important for me to understand that perspective. They froze Casterus. We're going to go ahead and... Where's Hyacinth in the battle? So this is kind of a sticky situation. Hyacinth's not until this part of the action order. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring up Hyacinth to do a cleanse to clear it, and then we can go ahead and ult. We'll lose the buff. But it's not going to be the end of the world. Also, Hyacinth does a fuck ton of damage at the day, to be quite honest. So it's not wasted. It's not wasted damage. It's just not as much damage as we could have. Yeah, I think it's a good... mindset is everything with games like these. Like, you have to, have a good mindset for, you to be kind of successful in general. If you're just trying to play it half-assed, you're probably going to have a pretty half-assed, experience, unfortunately. Because they're designed, from the ground up to kind of trap you and get as much money out of you as possible. We ran out of skill points. That's not the greatest way to play that, to be quite honest, but, it is what it is. Fuck. And that's what I wanted to avoid, is not to get that shield. Because now she's shielded and she doesn't take any weakness damage, so we have to kill him now. He's kind of scuffed. I mean, we'll play it through. We'll see what we can kind of do. I fucked up on that one. But as soon as you break him, it opens it right up. That's going to break her. Go ahead and buff this. Get our buff out. Yeah, at the end of the day, it is a gacha game. 100%. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. We'll go ahead and do this. Japard will get hit. We'll go ahead and kill the dragon. We'll do this to build up energy on Mimi now. This to do this, and then this to reset everybody. And we'll also get a DDD out of it. We have one more turn, so we have to keep that in mind. Her next turn, we need to do her support buff. Dragon back up. This is game, set, match. GG's. Boom. All right. So that phase shifts her into the second part. Da, 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 da. All right. We have some skill points to share. technically could have done that to the other side, but it doesn't. Yep, and this is gonna... We kept the dragon up that time because see, all of these ice shards are basically gone. Watch this. The dragon will have a basically full buff, backup, rotation, fully on her. We'll go ahead and heal up again to get more health to the team. Dragon will be good. That was fine. Dragon's gonna blow up now. We'll go ahead and cycle through our ults again to make sure that we're doing it. We're at least keeping the follow-up rotation good with Tribby here. Caster's ult always gets laughed at for me because the dragon isn't breathing fire; it's vomit. Yeah, I don't. Did you ever see like the new Godzilla movie? Like the new Godzilla series, it always reminds me of that scene where like he grabs that like thing and it just rips down into it. Yeah, that's such a good transition right there. We didn't even get it in the third level. We killed it too quickly. I think this is a break. Come on, break. Bang. That's close. That'll break. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this because we're gonna get a little bit extra attack out of it. Oh yeah, this song is dope. We're like, cause like, in the way that song works in the story, like it's just so dope. Cause it's like that transition happens, she summons her ult on your team, and then it like goes like to that like all vocal range. Ah, it's so cool. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll ult through everybody. Yeah, it is. That I get why people love that scene so much. She buffs in the way that like she gives HP to your team. So if you look on the 3 dots down here, that is part of her gentle rain buff, or after rain, sorry. So it increases HP by 330% plus 600. So in regards to this team specifically, because Tribby and Casterus are both HP scaling units, they get quite a bit of damage output from it. Calm down, Tribby. Calm the fuck down. In regards to Blade, also, that's a really nice buff damage-wise. But outside of that HP scaling unit specifically, it's just nice to have. The other part, obviously, is the new healing relics potato. Like, those give crit damage, but like every Abundance character basically can use it, so... No. Like, she would help a little bit with Clara, but a Clara is attack scaling, right? The only thing I can think of that she would be good with Clara would be that, like, number one, she's just insanely fast, so with, like, healing. I didn't even get to do it again. Again, free to play. Free to play account. I mean, yeah, it would just increase your healing and an HP output, but damage would not be larger at all. All right, let's go to 4. I thought we did 4 already. Am I crazy? Did it not accept it? Because I quit out? That's stupid. That was really dumb of me. My bad.
It's hard to persuade. Let's observe first. Emerge from your cocoon.
Wah is a much better option, to be quite honest.
Nature, protect us.
Boom. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. Keep hitting me. It's fine. So this time what I'll do is I'll do this to get the zone out, so everything's going to do more damage on the front end. Because we're trying to speed it now to try to do as much damage as possible so she doesn't shield. I'd like to point out my sustain is doing 100k damage. I don't know if you saw that. My sustain is doing 100k damage. Free to play, I might add. Not wait till you see my pay, like my actual, like my account. Boom. He's gonna shield here. So can we break him before that? I don't think so. No, we're not gonna be able to break him. Oh, he didn't. I thought he shields in the first turn. Am I wrong? Okay. Fuck you, dude. You should have shielded when you had a chance. You're fucked now. Thank you. Oh, you need more crit? Yeah, it depends on where you are, right? So, like, if you need more crit, you need more crit. If you're over crit, like, everything obviously works based upon, like, your needs. Like, especially, like, those older units that don't have a ton of, like, oversaturation of, like, attack or crit in their, like, base kits. So, like, you have to figure that out yourself and play with it. And it really depends. Like, if you're using Clara with Tribby, like, obviously, like, at that point, like, crit means a lot more. Yeah, when I say crit, I mean crit stats, right? I'm so close to breaking her. Please. No, he's in a shield! Why aren't you shielding? What is happening? He shields in the second rotation, right? Am I losing my mind? Or because I break him, but it didn't allow it to happen? I'm so confused. So we have to go Tribby first now because remember we rotated that out. So now all of these, you can see these little bonuses here. That showcases that we're going to get the follow-up now from their ultimates. So we'll ult here. We'll ult here. We will attack. Mimi's going to come up and do 100. This is going to get us a free big ol' hit. And then we'll blow up the dragon. And we're saving Hyacinths because we want to make sure that we have enough. We're using it to fill Casterus's ult because it's a main funnel. Healing, taking damage from the team, all of those things are taking damage in general. Those are all things that battery her ults. We want to make sure that we're trying to do that. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, dude. This team's crazy. Wait till you see my paid account where like she has her light cone and it just doubles the damage output. All right. That was a weird rotation. She's so fast, she went twice in a row. That's crazy. I know she has 200 speed, so. That'll phase us, and we have a dragon up this time too, which is going to be beautiful. Tribby, Weh, Clara, and Robin. Tribby is like a secondary, like sub DPS, and that team is goated, bro. We'll get the free ult. Thank you for the attacking. Appreciate you. Enjoy the 188,000 damage that Iocene just did. 153. Crazy, dude. Just crazy. Hyacinth's broke. She's so good. Alright, we need to do our support. Keeping an eye on that one on the left. Can't see anything. Alright, that's enough to break all of those. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we are going to do that to get the skill point back. I'm so far pushing... Wait, I'm just pushing, do I get Fat Fuck or Herta E1? Do you have Herta's Light Cone? This is gonna heal the shit out of this dragon, by the way. Boom. I would say Herta's E2 is ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. Like almost doubles her damage output. So if you're gonna get Herta's E1, it might be a good thing to like, because you're progressing towards that, right? You made a choice. Oh, calm down. Yeah, Herta's E2 is stupid good. That's stupid damage, man. Alright, now we're gonna pop everything. Because we're getting free ults, right? But I mean, that really means like, do you really want to invest in your Herta that much, right? That's kind of the point. But like, I kind of am tempted to also go Herta E2 as well. I got her light cone because I missed out on it on her first. Oh, we even did better. We did better.
That one doesn't look too friendly. Sound lingers.
I still hate this S3 Acheron light cone. You have an S3 Acheron? Was that on purpose?
There'll be a way. Unite our goals.
Accident? Accident as in like you misclicked or like it just like came out?
Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
50 pulls. The shitty thing is like that you can't use that light cone on like literally anyone else. That's unfortunate. We'll get the freebie on that. I should have waited on Fugue. What am I doing?
Dreams of a... Let us dance once.
Boom. All right. Debuff down.
See you later.
That was lucky.
Cloud scatter. Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
We can auto farm now is helpful. What do you mean we can auto farm? What does that in reference to? This is gonna break the one on the left. Bang. Oh, that is such shit luck. That sucked. We'll push it back to her because she's gonna hit everybody. On traces, says quick farm. Oh, I didn't notice that. I haven't even taken a look at that yet. Alright, we'll go ahead and cleanse. Oh my. Alright, what is going on here? Let's restart this. I am scuffing this so badly. Oh my gosh. Wow. I literally. Oh my god, dude. I'm distracted. Not paying attention. I assumed, because the game normally is pretty good about, like, clicking on the right person, that it had moved over to Rappa, who was obviously like it's like dispositioned or mind control. There we go. And it did not. It was like, nah, Ron May needs some healing.
There's more to life.
Right, we're gonna buff.
Will be swept away by the
Thank
wind.
you, Ruan May. Doesn't really matter.
In the mood for another beating?
Cool, cool, cool. It's a freebie. Implant besotted on everybody. Hold, hold, hold. We're gonna take all these hits. There's nothing we can do about it. Just gotta live with it. We're gonna use Rappa's ult to get some health back to her. And because like we saw that we had the Enkindle, and that could have killed her. Debuff the team. We'll buff again. We have to wait until she got frozen. What is going on here? Global passive voice. Yeah, we have to make sure she comes up. That was so dumb. We will go ahead and we'll just break that side. Thought I put Fuse buff on her. I guess I did not. I guess it went on her. That's fine. I don't care about that one. That's perfectly fine. It's unfortunate because we're losing the res buff, but like we're gonna have to skip his turn to unmind control her. Buff up the party. Ult.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Step up, let's see ya.
No holding back. Dream vanished.
Go ahead and ult again. That should break left. Yep, dead. Breaks her, breaks everybody. Got it. We'll save her ult for the next rotation. We do not need this right now, right? We will do this because we will get more break damage on her.
Have we met? Cloud scatter.
We're saving all this for the new group.
Unite our goals.
I might have to just tank it though. She's gonna come up here and she's gonna get stalled.
Have we met?
Why won't you die?
There's more to life. Eternal. Dazzling ninja really
Perfect. So this will easily kill her, and we'll also have 2 stacks left of the next thing. Wow. How did that not kill her? Okay. Fine, fine, fine. We'll take this. Not a big deal. Right here. We'll go ahead and ult now to give our break buff to the team. Yeah, Rappa in the right team settings will do quite a bit of damage. Doesn't really matter where we hit. Let's do this. Alright, fine. Let's start it out. Let's break that guy. Because now everyone can do damage to him. We can double that up. I did a really crappy job on that first side.
Take a guess.
Step up, let's see ya.
Right. We do have an ad break coming in 3 minutes. D down, D shred. Of course she effect raises that. Alright, boom boom. And we will buff. Time to farm the new healing set. Yeah, the new healing set's goated.
In the mood for another beating?
Cloud scatter.
Man. Broke. Breaks her.
That's what you got. Nice, like my friends.
Do, 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 do. Just kill that dude. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and ult here so we don't lose out on any energy regen.
Unite our goals.
We're gonna do the same here.
Will be swept away by the wind.
Maybe Fat Fuck is better overall. It would be, I think it would be close. Yeah, but Galachad's a hard one to deny, you know what I mean? I think this next rotation is gonna be it. Wow, she's just not wanting to go quietly into the dark night. I'm trying to finish this before the ad break. 2 million to finish it off because go fuck myself. We still did it easy. Easily clear. Easily get a full clear. We were just showcasing kind of what we went through. My castress team is well built for effectively a free-to-play. Nothing too wild, though. And then I have a Rappa team that is just feud with a S1 Pearls of Sweat, which is insane cope on my part, if I'm being quite honest. A Ruan Mei with an S3 Harmonies of the Past. Rappa does have her signature. And then we have a an E4 Gallagher, Galachad, doing Galachad things.
The form of the unknown.
We're going to go ahead and swap over to my paid account here shortly. And we are going to fucking crush this AS with it. Hey, y'all. Dot is back. Look at that. We got a dot buff. We're going to increase our damage. What side do we want to do here? Let's pull out Face Show. She hasn't seen any time in a while, right? Let's pull out Face Show. We have a follow-up buff. Boom. That'll work. All right, we're gonna skip this. Dude, Hyacint's the real goat, by the way. Hyacinth hits like a truck. We're gonna go ahead and blow up the dragon. Bang. Honestly, I should probably wait to blow up the dragon there because she brings down her, you know, all those pillars, so to speak. But like, we're on 3, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go ahead and get the backdrop set up. Our buff rotations are out. All right. Go ahead and rotate through everything. Boom. Ults are all used, so we can use tribute on her next kind of rotation through as well. And we'll just break her immediately. We'll blow her up because we're gonna get all of those back. Boom. Okay, it is 3. It is 3, right? We're on like level 3, so. All right, as you can see here, we have all of our ults up after the break. So we want to handle this really kind of like smoothly. So we're gonna go ahead and use Tribby. We're going to use Cass. We're gonna hold on to Hyacinth because we want it for the second dragon that we're gonna pull up. And we're gonna save this ult here to push Mimi to get the advance. And we're not going to blow the dragon up because we're just going to use the dragon to kill all of the pillars. That's our plan. And they're already all dead. We don't even need to use it to pull Mimi up, but we'll use it anyways, just because we'll get a little bit more damage output. Just do that now, and we're going to use this just because I think it's going to end up killing everything anyways, if I'm being quite honest. Oh, we got 50. Mimi comes back. We're going to use this to do some more damage output. The dragon's already fully healed. Mimi's going to do more, or not Mimi, I'm sorry. Hyacinth's still out here doing some damage. Unfortunately, we're not getting hit enough for her to do any actual damage. This might be it. I think this might do a kill. No, she survived. Okay. What do we got? 31? You made a choice. Go fight against your fate. That's my advice to chat. We'll just kill it with Trib. 07. Easy clear. Easy clear.
Time to check your bugs.
I don't know if Topaz has her light cone on her. I'm being honest. I don't know. We'll find out. I was like, did I pull that off? All right, we're gonna go fire first, so we do have to move.
Sure, I'll play along.
Not so fast.
We're gonna tank these, and then we'll like go through our rotation and pull us up after.
May song bring us
That's fine. Gonna save it. Ah, it worked out for once.
Something for everybody.
It's fine, fine, fine. And now we Robin ult.
Stars echo.
That should be enough for an easy kill. Yep. Now she has all of the debuffs. We're gonna go ahead and pop all of these.
Market is unpredictable.
And honestly, I might wait. Yeah, this will probably break. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Yeah, we'll just break her. We're gonna, because we're gonna get extra ults anyways. Might as well. And we're just gonna push because we're doing 838,000 damage. Okay, we're going to try to quickly break that guy. Because remember, he doesn't take any damage until he's broken. And I think I'm going to throw this onto the other guy too. Because we're gonna cap on energy too much.
Does that sting?
Sure. We'll just keep on doing toughness bar damage.
I can help.
We have to move. We can ult here now though too.
Sure, I'll play along.
Still do toughness bar damage. Easy break. Easy kill. Numby is just killing me with these transfers.
See you later. Who will
If you're noticing that like my Aventurine shields are breaking super quickly, that's because my Aventurine is very attack focused. So normally I would probably want to tank this, but her health is pretty low, so it's fine.
Hedge your bets.
Perfect.
Cast bust. Or maybe we'll take it all.
Overkill time, boys.
I venture forth?
What's it gonna be? 8, 9:45. Oof. Not bad for Facial. E0 Facial, by the way. E0S1. Thank you, E1 Robin. Thank you, E1 Robin. Yeah, Kafka got rocked. We'll go to 4 now. And we'll see how those same two teams kind of rotate through. Like I said, pretty simple. I'm gonna actually use this one. I normally don't like the delay from RMC, but I really don't want Galachad to do his shield because go fuck himself. We'll do those. Swipe. Get him up. Mimi's up. Pillars are down. Perfect. All right, we're gonna get our HP buff here. Won the fat fuck 50-50. Oh, Potato is insane. For those that are seeing him in chat, he's one of my normies. He is a Clara main because he's crazy. That's really it. So don't mind him.
Trust me. We will do anything.
There we go. All the follow-ups are done. We can go ahead and push Tribby. Get a little D&D out of that one. Let's go ahead and we'll go here to make sure. Now they all get targeted with that one. All get broken. Big peepee damage. We have an ad in about 3 minutes, y'all. This is a good reminder to let you know that if you are subscribed, you don't get ads. How cool is that?
Breaks over. This is being in sync.
That doesn't matter. We have 2 turns. What if I'm using an ad block cool kid? Well, that's the secret cool kids club, mate.
So fragile.
That is the secret cool kids club that we don't tell Twitch about.
Embrace a new
But I love you too. You're also part of the cool kids club. All right, we're gonna get free ults, so we're blowing them up.
protect us.
We're gonna ult first.
A new life.
That way we can get the big damage.
Turn to dust.
And I think these all still have those. Cool. So we can do that. Big boom!
May death protect us.
1.2 mil. Not bad. Not bad. This music is peaked though, right, boys? Like just dun dun dun. All right, let's go ahead and knock out these to make sure that we're getting our Tribby follow-ups out. It also makes sense for us to rebuff with Hyacine, number 1, but 2, to also start recharging our dragon. A big 260, was that 267,000 damage from Hyacin? Not bad. 131,000 coming from Tribby. I know it's Apocalyptic Shadows. You don't have to tell me. Let me have my fun. Big numbers are fun. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you. We'll take those. Dragon out. We're going to kill all of these in literally one breath. We'll take her all the way down. Swipe out.
Please cherish this time.
We're going to basically get all that health back for the dragon right there. We're still good with the Tribby buff. We're going to save that basic. You skill every time with Hyacine and the Casterus team. We didn't take enough damage because we killed all the pillars, so we only did 45,000 damage that turn, but it's fine. Big dragon damage.
May death protect us.
Boom. You froze me? Ah, man. It's almost like I have Hyacin, who literally has a entire team-wide, like skill that cleanses. Oh, no. Whatever will I do? Dragon's back. Yeah, dude, Dragon. It's such a cool... We're going to save this up so we can mimi it up. Because that was all damage without true damage. I didn't realize that we literally had lost the true damage buff. Oh, no. Not Tribby. Whatever will... Oh, yeah. I can just cleanse that. Not Tribby. No. Please don't. Please stop.
May death protect us.
I'm on it.
Oh no, not the dragon again. Whatever will we do? I ain't got no other way to remembrance elf light cone. Yeah, it's true. And we'll use Hyacine's buff on the backside, her ult. Never mind, it doesn't matter. It's just dead. 3,700, not bad. Misplayed a couple of rotations there, but not too bad. Not too bad.
Hey you, time to check your books.
Maybe we can get a little bit luckier.
Let's
A little bit luckier with our Numby pulls this time. I know people like always tell me to like just switch over to March, but I like Topaz. I like Topaz. Numby's a fun character to play around too, realistically. All right, that worked very well for once. We're gonna go ahead and do that because we definitely need it. Because Topaz is getting targeted. I'm gonna skip this because I don't want to get frozen.
easy, Numby.
This is gonna break, and we'll go ahead and kill it. Yeah, I will never abandon Topaz. Alright, we're going to use this to try to kill this as quickly as possible. I only got one fucking 4-star Remembrance Light Cone? Well, that's pretty much all of us, brother. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's where you don't like going to Topaz. But we need the point. Let's see if we can go ahead and just exploit the amazingness that is her and just kill the shit out of that dude. Yeah, that'll work. That's how you play it. Like, just people always say like Topaz is hard to deal with, right? Just murder things and you don't have to worry about it. All right, we do not want to use our skill. Like, this is something that a lot of people don't know with Topaz. Like, you really want to use the skill to help push Numby ahead if you can. If she's next in order, like, there's no, it's a giant waste. Well, it's not a giant waste. It's just there's better ways to utilize.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Something for everybody.
Dude, stop hitting Topaz. Like, holy crap. All right, we're going to get all of our buffs. We're going to go ahead and drop that. That was a misplay. You definitely want to have Robin's ult up before that. We're going to go through our rotation here because, well, we can.
Let the value we go.
Sure, I'll play along.
Easy, Numby.
Trying to map this out as best I can.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
And now we'll Robin out.
Doors echo.
I only got like 46 light cone pity time to lock in. Yeah, dude, good luck.
The market is on fire. Investing in victory.
Yeah, all those events will catch you, Benny. Those are huge. All right, we do not want to waste any more energy. 944. Oof. Not bad, not bad. And we're gonna walk into the next phase with a full charged phase shell.
Does that sting?
All right.
Zone me out. I can help.
Man, she hits like a truck. Let's move you over. Keep on. We might as well. We want to make sure these kind of die at the same time.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
I venture forth to hunt.
Use one of these first. Oof. Casters. MC, how you doing, sir? Blade rework would eat this side up. Yeah. I thought about pulling out, I honestly thought about pulling out Anaxa, to be quite honest with you. Do Anaxa hyper carry. But I wanted to go like kind of like old school. Global passive with the big save there. Misplayed on that one hard. We're gonna have to wait here to even do the ult now. So we're gonna use that skill here.
Fangs and claws got
Sure, I'll play along.
We need to do this here. We're gonna like literally die.
something for everybody.
No dirty tricks, alright.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad of a transition. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. She's gonna get crushed here. Ah, man, I misplayed the second half as badly as you probably could.
Have been kept lost.
Whatever.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
The market is unpredictable. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
I'll probably try Facial here too. Facial and Blade are my only wind options. Might be the only one of those swap Aventurine out for Linktra though. Yeah, I mean they're hitting really hard. So I thought like, my Aventurine is very DPS focused. So
The dice.
I could switch over to a more like my full defense set and probably have no problem with this, but I have him set up to like do a lot more damage. Just to make sure this goes well.
Evaluation the market is unpredictable. Investing in victory
Just to practice good play. And I think this is gonna be
I venture forth to hunt.
this is the 07 moment right here.
I venture forth.
Overkill time. The dots chew through eventually. Yeah, they do. I've beaten this side so many times with her, but like they're doing more damage than they normally do for sure. Easy clear. 7130. I consider getting over 7,000 to be pretty simple, to be quite honest. So yeah, I had no problems. Even using an old team, which to be honest, that old team doesn't have a crazy amount of investment just to showcase it. It's a E0S0 facial. Some decent stats. Nothing crazy, right? I would say 147 speed, 93, 129 is okay. She obviously does get a ton of crit damage just by the function of her team, but that is a solid facial. My Aventurine is 137 with 100% crit damage. He's right under the 4,000 defense mark, but he gets it in combat. Just rocking the Concert for 2 light cone helps a lot there, and he is obviously rocking a very offensive set. Yeah, I agree. It's just a matter of deciding if I want to go down that route or not, to be honest. And outside of that, we had Aventurine, Facial, and my Topaz is just okay. Rocking her Sig. Not an E1. 150 speed, so kind of a weird speed rate that's not really being helpful. 51, 158 crit ratio. So nothing super good with my Topaz, if I'm being quite honest. Very relatable Facial team, in my opinion.
This is Topaz speaking.
Easy clear.
You say